This tutorial is for 3rd grade, Module 3, Lesson 13. In this lesson, we're going to look at several different patterns that occur when we multiply by 9. In this first section, we were asked to skip count by 9, so I went ahead and filled in the numbers that we say when we skip count by 9. The first question asks, look at the tens place, and what is the pattern that we see in the tens place? So moving down the line, I can see that I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the digit in my tens place moves up by 1. If I look at the ones place, I have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So the pattern in the ones place is it counts down by 1 every time. So an interesting pattern that you see when you look at your 9 facts. The next section shows a pattern that students can use when they're trying to memorize their 9 facts. If we look at the first problem, it's showing us 9 times 1. Well, 9 times 1 is the same thing as 10 times 1 minus 1. So since 10 times 1 is 10, and then 10 minus 1 is 9, 9 times 1 is 9. Look at the pattern again. This time we're working on 9 times 2. We'll take 10 times 2. 10 times 2 is 20. Now if we subtract one group of 2 from 20, we get 18. So 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 2 is the same as 10 times 2 after you subtract one group of 2. Over here we have 10 times 6. This is going to help us find the answer to 9 times 6. 10 times 6 is 60. Now if I subtract one group of 6 from 60, I get 54. That means 9 times 6 is 54. And the last one, we are working on 9 times 7. So we look at 10 times 7, which is 70. And then we'll subtract one group of 7 from 70 to get 63. And 9 times 7 then is 63. We take 10 times the number, subtract one group of the number, and that gives us the answer to 9 times the number. Let's look at one more pattern. Here we're focusing on the digits in the tens place and the ones place again. So the first problem is 9 times 6. What we're going to do is we're going to take 1 away from the number that we're multiplying by 9. So 6 minus 1 is 5. That's going to be my tens digit. I know then that my tens digit plus my ones digit has to add up to 9. Well, 5 plus 4 equals 9. So 9 times 6, if I take those two digits, is 54. So again, we take the number by which we're multiplying 9, subtract 1 from it, that becomes our tens digit. Then I have to ask myself, what do I add to that digit to get 9 for an answer? That becomes my ones digit. Here's another example for 9 times 7. We'll start, since we're multiplying by 7, we'll take 7 minus 1. That becomes our tens digit. Then our tens digit plus some number gives us 9 for an answer. 6 plus 3 is 9. So the answer to 9 times 7 is 63. This is my tens digit. This is my ones digit. Another interesting pattern about 9s, and a strategy that students can use when they're learning their 9s that's different than straight rote memorization.